Hi everyone, welcome back. I have a new pick a card for you guys today. We are continuing on with our Valentine's Day love readings. Today's pick a card reading is what does your person of interest, person on your mind, what do they want to happen between you and them? And I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from, beginning on the left with Sulley, 2 Pascal, 3 Piglet. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. I will meet you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your pick a card reading. Welcome if you're new. If this reading ends up resonating with you, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning into another pick a card reading. So we are continuing on with the Valentine's Day series of love readings. Today's pick a card reading, I'm not sure I've ever done this one on the channel, so this one's a different one, so it's kind of cool to do something different, but still love related. And we are taking a look at what does your person want to happen between you and them. Everything's ready to go, pile 1, so let's go ahead and get started and see what we can find out. Let's go ahead and move Sulley over here in our little corner. Hope you guys are doing well, and if you are watching when I post this, have a great weekend or enjoying your weekend. If you watch this later on, I hope you're enjoying whatever day of the week it is. But now that I separated that, let's go ahead and get this started, right? We have the Fool to begin with. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. Our clarifying cards today. We have the 8 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. So a good mix of cards that we have for your pile 1. But I am trying to get the energy right now on your cards. So yeah, I mean, obviously with the Fool, this person is wanting this new beginning with you. They're wanting to take this leap forward. So it does feel for a lot of you, this is someone that you're in separation from, or possibly someone new that's a little scared to take that step, that jump forward. And their mind is kind of causing them to pull back. So you see how the Fool in the card, she's just ready to jump, right? But this 8 of Swords energy is like pulling them back, like, but hold on a second kind of an energy is what I get. And that's what's stopping it. So even though, you know, it's like, yeah, they want it, but at the same time they have some reservations, some second guessing that's going on here. That's just kind of putting them at a, you know, kind of an energy. And with the 7 of Wands, what I'm getting with this, there might have been like some disagreement, some communication, maybe some back and forth between the two of you where they feel like you've had to be defensive or they've had to be defensive, and they're just like, with the Ace of Wands, they just want that spark back with you. They just want to reconnect with you, bring things back to life, to not really focus on the negative, the stuff that's been weighing you guys down, weighing your connection down. It really does feel like your person is wanting this fresh start, just based off of the Fool card and the 7 of Wands and the energy that I'm getting so far for your pile. And then we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the 4 of Pentacles in our next column here. And it feels like, you know, I'm looking more of the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is calling to me because this is that same energy of holding back that I was getting with the 8 of Swords and what I was talking about at the beginning. I feel like your person is tired of daydreaming about you. They're tired of thinking about you constantly, going back and forth, you know, like what I was saying. This is really connected. The 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords are really connected. So yes, they're having all these thoughts and daydreams about you. And then on the other side of it, they're kind of like, but wait, you know, so it goes back and forth. It's very hot and cold energy. And if your person has seemed somewhat disconnected, or it's like they're very hard to read, this is why, because they're like just, it's that hot and cold Katy Perry song is what's coming to my head right now. I don't know the lyrics off the top of my head other than, you know, you're in, then you're out kind of thing. And that's kind of what it feels like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out with your person. And they just can't seem to make up their mind. And it kind of feels like they want to get out of this energy. They do. It's just they have to get in control out of these thoughts. That's really what's holding your person back right now, pile 1. And to just put this all together, because this is kind of like very scattered. This is why it was a little bit harder to read, because it's so hot and cold. But your person is wanting more. They don't want to just daydream. They don't just want to dream about you. They don't want to just think about you. They actually want to be with you. They want this new beginning, this new start, this fresh start that's full of excitement and passion and fun. Everything that they, that they would hope for in a relationship, or at least to start out with, right? Everything else, they kind of just want to get to that starting point first. It's almost like, I don't know why this came to me. So maybe this is someone that you guys play board games with, but Monopoly came to me. So it's kind of like you're just trying to go around, to get the go to collect 200 and you're in jail, and it's like you keep getting, like, you get out of jail and then you get the go to jail thing again and you're back in jail. So you're just, it feels like that. Your person is wanting that restart and getting to that beginning stages. I feel like your person, honestly, I feel like they're tired of holding back themselves. I feel like they are tired of it. They just don't know how to get out of that energy, because the Eight of Swords very much is how they're dealing with it. But what they want is that new beginning. So that's why I say, again, hot and cold. Let's go ahead and add on to the reading. I have the Oracle cards. And let me get these out. Oh, look at that. We have reconciliation. We have strategy. And on this side, we're going to put this one, which says physical touch. I mean, pile one. Wow. The two cards over here, they just, they align so perfectly. And it's making a lot of more sense, I think, just adding on to why they're kind of hesitant. It is where that Eight of Swords energy, for a lot of you, they know that they've done you wrong. They know they've messed up. Or they just never took that chance. For the reconciliation card, for a lot of you, this is going to be someone maybe, that you haven't been with. For some, maybe it's someone that you've had kind of problems with. You guys know what the situation is, but we all know what the reconciliation card is, right? And that's why they are in that Eight of Swords. So now it makes more sense as to why they're feeling that way, because they really do want more with you. But then again, we're going back to that Ace of Wands and why they want that fresh reset, that restart with you. And with the strategy card, to get that, they're strategizing. It's like your person wants this to happen. They just don't know how, but they are planning. They're trying to figure it out. That's what they're doing right now with that card. And this is what they want, though. I mean, overall, reconciliation is that's the cherry on top. That's really the card on top, and then everything else just falls under. Everything else is why, how, what they want, what's stopping them, how they're getting to it. I mean, it really is like that. That's really what it feels like. I feel like, this is what they want. This is what they're hoping for. This is how they want to get there. This is what's stopping them. This is where they are, what they're thinking about. This is what they're desiring with you. And ending with the Ace of Wands, that other card over there is physical touch. And it says a tender touch can mean so much. And this is where they're wanting that affection with you. They want to be very affectionate with you, for a lot of you, especially with the Ace of Wands. They want that romance. They want to sleep with you. They probably do want to have that makeup sex here for a lot of you, especially since we do have reconciliation. This is someone who really is missing you. And overall, that's what they want, pile one. I really don't think, honestly, there's really nothing else for me to say. I feel like the message, the tarot was here and there because they're hot and cold. But the reason that they are hot and cold is because they know what they've done, and they know in order to get reconciliation, it's not going to be, a cakewalk. It's not going to be super easy. They really do need to strategize. They need to figure things out on their end. But they're tired of holding back. So for whatever reason, if this is someone who did deny their feelings, suppress their feelings for you, if this was someone who rejected you in the past, if this is someone who just, for whatever reason, just didn't pick you, right? They didn't pick you at first, or they did, and they just didn't know how to treat the relationship, how to treat you. They know that things need to get better, sorry. And then with the physical touch, I was just looking at it right now, and I really feel like this person does realize that they do need to impress you. They want to impress you. They really want to earn this reconciliation. They want to earn that love and admiration and respect, because they obviously do have it for you now. They probably hid it in the past because it's, like I said, it's very hot and cold. I was confused just looking at the card, so I can only imagine what it was like for you, pile one, trying to figure out, okay, are they, aren't they, do they, don't they? it was just all over the place. And so the Oracle card's pretty much, okay, this is what it is, you know? So pretty much to summarize it, you know, all they want really, I mean, reconciliation. They want to get back together with you. I really don't think I need to touch on the other cards. I think keep it simple, right? Just keep it simple. That's what they want. They want a new beginning. They want to start over. Very Scorpio, with the death card ending and a new beginning kind of thing. And that's it. Like, there's really nothing else for me to say, pile one. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Comment, like, share, subscribe, especially if you're not. If it resonated, consider it, because, you know, maybe my future readings more than likely will resonate with you. But the link to my Etsy shop and Instagram accounts, profiles are in the description box for more pick a card readings and for personal readings. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. You guys are the Pascal pile. Welcome if you are new. If you are already subscribed and you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning into this new pick a card reading, which is a part of my Valentine's Day series, which is going to be just a bunch of love readings. Today's pick a card reading, though, is what do they want to happen between you and them? And I have everything ready to go, so let's just get into it, Pile 2. Let's see what it is that they want to happen. So let's move Pascal over here. And get your cards situated over here. Alright, we have the World. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay. That's a big one. We got a couple big ones in here. We have the Sun. I know what you guys are thinking. I heard it in my head, but that's fine. As long as I can make you guys smile, that's cool. Alright, and Five of Pentacles. Sorry, I got distracted there. So let's just keep with the word big, right? Since I already said it. They want something big to happen between the two of you with the card, the energy here. They want something really big, but let's take a look. So this person, I feel like they really do want to travel the world with you. I feel like this person wants to be with you. For some of you, it may be they just want to spend time with you. They want to be in your energy, get to know you better, to figure you out, get a better understanding of who you are. They kind of already have a feeling with the Sun card. I haven't seen the Sun card in this deck, so that's actually really pretty. But anyways, that's what the energy is that they have when they're around you, or at least their first impressions or their impressions of you lately is what I'm getting with that. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Star, this person really does want to make some type of a love offer. So regardless of what your situation is with your person, whether new, separated, you know, broken up or something like that, I feel like this person is wanting to make some type of an offer that is solid, that has some type of significance and meaning and weight to it. Something that you're not going to just quickly dismiss because you're like, you're like, I'm not impressed. And that you're going to reject. They don't want that because they're hoping, you know, they're hoping for the best here. And they are wanting something more. They really are with the Star. This is someone who's very hopeful. I actually feel like excited type of hopeful from your person right now, Pile 2. Like, it's giving crush type vibes. It's giving those butterflies. Like, I really want to get to know this person more. For a lot of you, this feels like someone new or someone that you haven't really gotten to know well. Or there's just been some type of a shift because, like I said, there's a lot of big energies here that are present in your reading. So something happened. So, you know, whatever the case is for you, they are hopeful. They're very optimistic that this can really bloom and blossom into something bigger than they probably had ever thought could happen. I'm hearing the phrase faith restored. So it feels like for some reason, this person may have been a little bit more pessimistic about this or about asking you out. And it feels like they found out something, they realized something, or they got over their fear where they're like, okay, let's do this. Like, you know, I want this. So over here, we have the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person really wants to surprise you, Pile 2. The Tower card, you know, yeah, I know it gets a really bad rep because of what it stands for. It's not, you know, I'm one of those readers, like, it brings in something good, but yeah, it, it can suck. It can. I'm not going to deny that. But I feel like with this reading, what we're getting is that your person is wanting to just come out of nowhere and surprise you, because this Five of Pentacles, you're probably like, well, the Five of Pentacles isn't a good card. Well, depending on what the other cards are around it, it always depends. So by itself, yeah, that's another card that pretty much sucks. So you put the Tower in this card, and it's like, it's not a good combination. But that's not what I'm getting, so just relax. It's okay. It's a good combination. It doesn't look that way, but it is. It feels like this person, what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles, this is more of a past energy. So it feels like this person really hasn't given you the time or day of any, just not really investing in you. That's really what it is. So yes, in the past, this energy, definitely not good, right? Not good, because who wants to be ignored like that? But it feels like your person is wanting to come forward to surprise you, want to ask you out. They want to get to know you better, go out. It's really interesting. I don't know why it's in this order, because the way that I'm seeing this storyline with these cards is it's going right to left. So maybe this person has a tendency to do things backwards, or this is someone who tends to act before thinking. Like they'll say something without thinking what they're saying. I feel like this person doesn't have like I don't even know what the word is. They just don't think things like what normal people would, or they don't have like this approach that makes sense, if that makes sense. But I think there's more. I don't know. But the reason you have 4 major arcanas here, pile 2. And that's way more than half of the cards. So there's something, they do want more. Regardless of how you want to look at it, the whole thing is with those cards, especially with the Tower and the World, the Sun, the Star, these are really good cards. And that's why I say, I know the Tower, the Five of Pentacles doesn't sound great. Maybe in another reading, maybe in the other cards, but with everything else, it's a good thing. It's a positive. So just relax. I really do feel like your person maybe has come full circle, that it took them messing up to get to this point, or it could be them just not really being in the right energy, like the right person, wrong time, or more like they just weren't in alignment with you in the past and now they are, is what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and add on the oracle cards to your reading and see what else we can get and find out. Wow, okay. And over here, okay. Express your love. That, I think, is the Tower moment. I think this is something that you guys have probably have waited for forever, or thought about, wished for, maybe you've seen in other readings, and it just never happened. And this is your person. What they want to happen is they want to be able to express how they feel for you, but I feel like, they want it to be both ways, right? Both of you expressing how you feel, how what you guys want. This person just, honestly, they're very optimistic. Like, just good energy is what I'm getting. So even if, however they've acted or treated you in the past, right now, I'm getting really positive vibes from your person, pile 2. Very positive. And that's what they're, hoping for. I think this is what's going to happen. What's going to cause the Tower, really, is what I'm trying to say. You have the World twice. And this one, I don't feel like this is the same meaning. This one, to me, I feel like we're going to go, like, romantic and cheesy, and, like, what they want is they want you to become their world, and they want to be your world, and just very, I don't know why the Notebook, so whoever is a Notebook fan, like, they know it, or they just want to really, really win you over. They really want to romance you, is what I'm getting from this. And then over here, the last card, we have relationship patterns, and it says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And maybe that's going back to what I was saying about how things had to happen backwards in order for you to move forward. Such a confusing statement, right? And maybe that's how your person is. I don't know. I don't know your person. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own way of handling things. So really what I'm getting with that is it really did. They don't want to repeat the past with you. Whether you guys have a lengthy past, a short past, there's no past at all. Whatever happened between, so let me just summarize that card just to make it simple. If you have a history with this person, they don't want that to happen again. They want to just, they already know what happened. They want to fix things with you. They don't want things to end. We do have 2 world cards, which can be about completion. So they don't want that. If this is somebody new for you that you don't, just someone that you've met recently and, you're kind of like, are they, aren't they into me kind of a thing, this person is. They don't want to mess things up. I feel like this person does want to take things a little bit slower because they don't want to repeat the past. So this person is a little bit more self-aware and they want to surprise you, ask you out, express how they feel, even if it's just simple like, hey, I'm into you, would you like to go out kind of a thing. For some of you that have history with the person, it's probably going to be a lot more different, a little bit more deeper with what they have to say, what they would want to say to you, and what they want to express. So just take that, however that applies. But, just to summarize everything, your person wants to ask you out. They want to surprise you by asking you out. They want to express how they feel. They want to get to know you better. They really want to spend time with you. They want to develop this relationship from the ground up. They don't want to rush things. They really want to take their time with you to make sure, that there's nothing that's going to be, you don't want it to be, I think of the 3 little pigs, and I think of the house of hay, the hay, and then you think of the house of bricks. So, what would you rather be in, right? And that's kind of how they're seeing this relationship. They want something that is going to be more solid, and that goes right back to our pentacles because this is more solid. It's not flaky. Like if it was the Ace of Wands, it's not as solid, right? Because you can blow up the flame. Like the candle, I can just blow it out. But so it takes a little bit more effort if it's something more solid and stable like the crystals. And that is what your person wants, pile 2. So yeah, it is very sweet, very nice. I think this person isn't going to let you know. I'm just telling you right now. For the Tower to be here, they really want to surprise you. They really do. Because they wouldn't be here if they weren't. So it's not going to be something you're going to see coming. You're not going to see it at all. This is going to be kind of like a shock to you. Honestly, with the Tower, it's going to be a good shock because, this is the person you're asking about and they do want to ask you out. So don't sit around just waiting or trying to hide, protect your, it'll come out of the blue. Out of the blue, right? And that is where I leave your reading, pile 2. Comment, like, share, subscribe. The link to my Etsy and Instagram for more pick a card readings and personals is in the description box. I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card reading. Thank you so much for tuning into this one. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Piglet pile. If you are new, hi and welcome. If you guys enjoy the reading and it resonates with you, please consider hitting that subscribe button because more than likely my future readings are probably going to resonate with you. If you are already subscribed, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm not just saying it to say it. Today's pick a card reading is a part of our Valentine's Day series, which is a bunch of love readings. And today's pick a card, I don't think I've ever done it on the channel, so this is really cool to do it. And the reading is, what do they want to happen between you? Between the 2 of you? Between you and them? So everything is ready to go. Pile 3, let's go ahead and get started and figure out what it is that they want to happen. Right. We're going to move this over here. And I'm just separating the cards. You guys know the drill. Or if you're new, I use Tarot and Oracle, and I just split them up because we look into Tarot first, and then we take a look into the Oracle cards. Alright, so start off, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Cups. I don't think I've seen that in any of the other piles, so that's why I was like, because that was something I haven't seen yet today. We have the High Priestess. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. Quite a bit of air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you don't care about the signs, cool, just ignore it, disregard, please. But if you do, then hey, there you go. Only one major. I was trying to see. But let's take a look. I think this person is slowly taking their time. You know, they're taking their time to get to you, to kind of, what does it feel like? It just, I don't have an example. I really don't. Um, I feel like this is someone procrastinating, just taking their sweet time, making you wait. I think like this person with the High Priestess, I feel like they've hesitated to listen to their intuition in the past. But I really do think with the High Priestess, it's more like your energy, pile 3. They see you as the High Priestess. So it's just the energy. Don't think, you know, feminine, male. Don't worry about that. It's just the energy we're looking at. I think this person sees your value and sees your worth. So they are wanting to approach you. It's just that they want to get everything in alignment with their life first. They want to have their ducks in a row, is basically what it is. This Knight of Pentacles, I see him lighting the cigarette, and I feel like he's just going out for a smoke first before he takes any action towards you, is what I'm getting. Now, with the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords, it feels like, there's been some rocky times between the two of you, pile 3, and they're really contemplating. They really want to get to ground, to safety. They don't want to deal with those issues that come up, the problems that come up between the two of you in the past. They want to figure things out. They want to get to resolving it. I think that kind of is probably why they see you as a High Priestess too, because she's someone who tends to be a little bit more unattainable, is a little bit more difficult to get to. So you've probably placed boundaries between the two of you. You probably stood up to this person, or you're like, hey, this is what I want, and it's like my way or the highway. And so they know they have to come correct, and that's probably why they are trying to get into this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is good because they probably were the Page of Pentacles, which you don't deserve. You deserve better. You deserve a king. But hey, the Knight's in the middle. We're getting there, right? A little bit of progress is something. It's something. We gotta take what we can get sometimes and compromise, and as long as they keep moving forward. But anyways, this person is wanting to figure things out. They want to get things to calmer waters. They want to put an end to the issues and the problems that you guys have been facing. And with the Four of Swords, this is something they're thinking about. Like, they're trying to figure out, like, how do I do this? And I kind of feel like we're going back to what I was saying about lighting the cigarette. What do people tend to do? People smoke. A lot of people smoke because it calms them down, right? Because they get anxious. They're just thinking about a lot is going on. I'm just trying to think, like a smoker maybe. If I'm wrong, then hey, but just like work with me, right? Work with me. I'm trying to get the image to you guys. And so during that time, they're thinking. So now we can connect the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. And what I'm trying to say with this is, where's my wand? Right here, right? They want to get to calmer waters. So they're thinking, how do I get to this? So they're thinking, and that's what's taking some time because they want to get to this part. But they're like, how do I get to this if I can't even get to you? So it's just like a big mess. There's a lot of thinking. That's why there is quite a bit of swords energy that's going on, and that's just thoughts. It's someone who's really much in their thoughts about you and what they want to happen. And really, what exactly is it that they want to happen? Well, we have the Two of Cups here. So for a lot of you, this is union, reunion. They want to come together with you. They want to share their cup. They want you to share your cup with them. And with the Queen of Swords, though, this combined with the High Priestess, I feel like this person's a little intimidated by you, pile 3. But, rightfully so. It feels like what I was saying with the Six of Swords. To me, with the Six of Swords, there's been some past between the two of you. And that's why they want that. Like, they want to reunite, reconcile. They want things to get better. They want things to go from ugly to pretty. Yeah, just, it is. They do. But with the Queen of Swords, this is someone, like, look, I mean, she's ready to go. Like, she's got her sword up. She's not going to play games. And so that goes back to what I was saying about you probably telling this person, not maybe telling them off, but you're like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I expect. You set those boundaries with them. So they know that they have to come correct. They do. And that's why they're spending so much time thinking, because they're like, okay, I want this, but, she told me this, and if I come back, she's just going to cut me off, and why am I going to bother? So they want to fix things with you. They do. They do, pile 3. But, yeah, it is getting to that point and figuring out how to. That's taking some time. So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards and add on to your reading and see what we get. We have community. We have keep an open mind. Sorry, that was my wand. It hit the thing. And we have new love. Like my first reaction is like, oh, we have so much going on with these cards. We have like the oracle cards and the other piles. They really complemented each other. I feel like these do in their own way, but I feel like they complement the tarot individually, if that makes sense, versus like the oracles kind of working together. Maybe. I don't know. That's my first impressions. Does it matter? I'm probably wrong. My first impressions aren't usually always right when I do it that way, but it's just like a lot of stuff. Anyways, with the community, honestly, I was getting third party energy. With that, that is my third party card. And, you know, though the thing is, third party, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be that there was something else going on in their life, work, you know, their career, if they have kids, a hobby that they like, maybe they're training for something, something like that that came up. So I think, see, this is what I was getting two things. Because that's why I was thinking new love might be connected to this, but we'll come back. So really what the community, okay, but that, let's go back to the question though. What is it they want to happen? I kind of feel like they want a more exclusive relationship with you. Like they want to be a part of your community with the Two of Cups and the community next to each other. Like they want to be more exclusive, where it's not just like you guys are randomly dating or allowing other people to get in the way, which may have caused issues in the past. They want to get away with that. Or not get away with that. Sorry. They want to get away from that. That's the word, from. Ooh. The keep an open mind. So it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I think this is almost about compromising, because that's just going to go back to you laying down the law with them and being like, this is what I want, this is what I expect. So I kind of feel with this, it's more about them like, okay, you know, because they're like looking at each other very intensely. Can I just show you? Like they're just there, right? Like watching, ready to talk. So I feel like this person is hoping that you will be open to having an open and honest conversation with them, but keeping an open mind too. I kind of feel like they want to smooth things over with you. That's just going back to the Six of Swords and getting things figured out. I kind of feel like they want to compromise. Okay, like, you know, I know you have your terms, these are my terms, and kind of just go from there. It's going to be different. You know, I don't have a playbook of what the conversation is going to be like for each and every one of you, but they are hoping, you know, to have that conversation. They are hoping that you guys can be open and honest with one another and say, this is what I want, this is what I expect, this is what I need, you know, this is what I'm looking for. Whatever the case may be, whatever applies to you guys, that's what they want. They just don't want it to be like, they hope that you're open to it, and it's not like, okay, it is my way or the highway and that's it. So, you know, like they kind of want to make it fair, and they're hoping that you'll be open to that. Now we have the new love card over here, and it says embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects for spiritual growth. I kind of just feel like for a lot of you, it's just letting love in. It's just like really restarting this connection. This with the Two of Cups, that offering, expressing of feelings here, cutting away the noise, the people, the things that have gotten in the way in the past. They're done with it. Like they don't want to deal with it no more. They just kind of want to just start over, be like, okay, you know, let's start from the ground up. The phrase that's really calling my attention, though, on that new love card is embrace an opportunity for love. And I think that it does go back to the keep an open mind. Like, allowing this opportunity. Like, they're hoping for a chance to smooth things over with you, but they're hoping that, you know, you'll keep an open mind, that you'll allow them an opportunity, allow an opportunity for this new love, continued love, reignited love, to start between the two of you, pile three, is what I'm getting here. It just feels like you guys, there's been quite a bit that's happened between the two of you. And summarizing it, that's really what it is they want to start over. It really is. That's really what it is. They want a fresh start. But I really think that they want to connect with you first, and both of you work on it. So it's a two-person effort, and it's not where one person is putting in, you know, 80%, 70%, you know, just everyone putting in equal share to this relationship. is what they're wanting. And yeah, they do want this conversation to happen between the two of you, but they are trying to figure out how to go about that to get to that point. But their ultimate goal in the end, the reason that they're doing this is because they do want to have this union, reunion, almost like reconciliation between the two of you, pile 3. And that is where I shall leave your reading, pile 3. Let me know in the comment section if it resonated. Comment, like, share, subscribe. It really helps out a lot. The links to my Etsy and Instagram for more pick a cards and from personal readings are in the description box. I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card. Bye, pile 3.